was a big part of what held me back. I think insecurities and that vulnerability. Because when you're creating something, you're giving people the space to judge it, and then it's like you feel really sensitive about it. So I totally understand how, it's kind of like when people say they hear themselves on a voicemail. Yeah. It's kind of cringe. If you're not used to always facing yourself that way, it's a hard mirror to have.
That voicemail thing is a big deal. Because I hate listening to myself. That's why, like, when I'm video editing, I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Why did you even say that? Like, don't say that.
Why do you do that?
Yeah. Then when I have to read off of something, and I'm like, oh my God, he's fucking illiterate. Like, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, why you can't read? I just don't be telling myself.
Yeah.
So it's two elements. It's you end up hating how you sound, or you end up hating how you look. And then you also got to learn to block out those assholes that are not doing what you're doing. But they love to. We love to critique in America. We love to just say, oh, you did this wrong, or you did this wrong.
You can do this better.
You can do this better.
Yeah, exactly.
But criticism, when it's from a respected person that you know that's being honest and not an asshole, it's good. But
even some asshole criticism can be truthful. It hurts. It stings. Sometimes when you get it right in the moment, you're like defensive. But I think if you can face it, and if you can't face it with your own truth of like, okay, I know what they're saying doesn't make sense, or I can come back with that personal proof of like, okay, whatever they're saying, they're just hating. Then sometimes I try to take in the criticism a little bit. It's like, I hate to have to do that because of the way you did it. Sometimes it can be helpful, because I do try to, like you said, respect it, because otherwise you end up taking in too much. And it's hard to find that balance for sure.
And I don't know if they drill, because I didn't go to music school.
I studied music.
Do they teach you how to deal with criticism in music school?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Because in the acting school,
they're gonna tell you.
They tell you straight up.
Yeah.
There was times I even cried, and I was a high school senior, and I was just like, I want to smack this teacher, but I can't. And I just got to do what they ask, because if I do what they ask, then it'll come out better, because I know that they're looking out for me. It's just that the way they say it.
It's the way sometimes.
I will say,
if they would not work with you, they find out that you don't take criticism right, unless you're like a Matthew McConaughey or Denzel Washington. That's the only way